Hi, I'm Sean. I'm with the UB Production Group. Much like all of you, I'm working from home, and since we can't be there to record your video, I'm here to give you some helpful tips on how to record your very own video on your own phone or tablet. First, we ask that you hold your phone in landscape mode, which means tilting your phone sideways like that. If you hold your phone vertically up and down like this, then this is how your video will look compared to the rest of the video frame. Next, we ask that you put your phone in 16:9 aspect ratio. This will ensure that your video takes up the entire width of the video frame. Next, we want to make sure that you keep your phone's front camera resolution at least HD resolution. Typically, most phones are capable of 1920 by 1080. If all your phone is capable of is 1280 by 720, that's totally acceptable. There's no need to record in anything higher than 1920 by 1080. I know most phones are capable of 4K resolutions, but for this purpose, that'll make the file size way too big and it's simply not necessary. Another important rule that most people tend to forget is to make sure to look right at the camera lens when recording. If I were to look at the phone screen when recording, I'm slightly off center, which might be a little awkward. So make sure you look right at the camera lens, which is located right next to the earpiece of the phone. Also, make sure that your phone is as eye level as possible to you. That way you're not looking slightly up or slightly down when recording your message. Keep your background as simple and as clean as possible. A solid color wall, very few things on the wall if possible, and very few objects behind you. That'll make for a cleaner looking video. And make sure that there are no lights turned on behind you. If you do have lights, which we prefer, make sure to keep them on the other side of the phone. That way they can illuminate your face better. If you happen to be near windows, make sure that the windows aren't behind you. Right now I have windows to the right side of me, which is providing a little extra daylight to light my face a bit better. Keep your wardrobe as simple as possible. Solid colors, no complicated patterns, no pinstripes, and no brand name logos. The only logo that we would be able to show would be a UB related logo. Find a way to prop up your phone. Many people are inclined to hold the phone out in front of their face like they were recording a selfie. We prefer not to have that kind of a look as it's kind of shaky and it's a little amateur looking. So what you can do, and what I've done, is fashion a phone holder out of a cardboard tube or paper cup, just by cutting 2 narrow slits down the side about 1 inch long and propping your phone right in the middle, and then you can rest it on a desktop or tabletop or a bookshelf. Speak loud and clear when recording your message. You want to make sure you have minimal background noise. Try to find a quiet room in your house if possible, not near any kind of running computers or machines or refrigerators. And I'm not using any kind of special microphone. I'm just using the phone's built-in microphone, which should be good enough to record your message. You don't want to be too far away from the camera, and you don't want to be too close. Right now, I'm about 2.5 feet away from my camera lens, and each phone is different with their camera. So play with the positioning. You want to have it so your chest is maybe right around the bottom of the frame, or the top of your abdomen is right at the bottom of the frame. And you don't want your head to be cut off at the top of the frame. Also be sure not to leave too much room. You don't want to have your eyes right in the center of the frame. You almost want to have them in the top third of the frame. Last but not least, smile, relax, try to have fun with it. This video will be seen by a lot of people throughout the university and even beyond the university. If you have to record yourself several times, like I'm doing with this video right now, that's totally okay. Get used to speaking on camera, play it back, watch it a few times. But don't try to over-perfect yourself. When you do record your video message, make sure you are using your phone's default camera app to record the video directly to your phone in as high quality as possible. When you're done recording, you can log into your UBbox account to send the file to us. The best way to do that would be to download the Box app right onto your phone. Log in with your UBIT name and password, and then you can upload your video file to your Box account right from there. I'll leave my email in a graphic here so you can see which email to share it to when you are done recording.